Yesterday, the High Court of Kenya issued a very strange ruling against Ruto's cabinet. In fact, just have a look at this. High Court rules that President Ruto's cabinet violates the constitution by failing to meet 2/3 gender rule. Gives him 120 days to reconstitute it. So under the current cabinet of 25 members, 18 are men, 7 are women. And apparently that's a violation of the constitution. Because as per the 2/3 gender rule, the men should be 16 and the women should be 9 in total. Anywho, be that as it may, in this video I want us to look at some of the reasons why this ruling has been issued. And so with no further ado, let's get after it. Reason number 1, the lakeside has woken up. And after removing the blindfolds, they realized that Ruto has played them all along. Because John Mbadi is not a Luo, he's a Suba. Opiyo Wandayi similarly is not a Luo, he's a Luya. Gladys Wanga is not a Luo, she's an Abawanga from Uganda. So which Luo is this in government today? Other than, of course, His Excellency Dr. Gaucho, the top don at Mama Lucy. So to rectify this norm ahead of elections, Ruto has decided to use the judiciary to his own advantage so that he can chase Kabogo and Mutai Kagwe to create more space for the lakeside. Aliambia tu Kamutu hapo wewe enda kotini tushtaki mambo ya 2/3 gender rule. At the same time, you're telling the government's defense to issue a very weak defense, waende wapoteze hiyo kesi. So now you have a reason to chase some people to create space for others. You know, it reminds me of some things I used to see people doing in campus. You find 2 men, they are friends. One has had a chance to be with a certain lady, but is not serious with her. The other one also wants to have a chance with her. So what do? They pretend to be enemies. They pretend not to be on the same page. I don't like that guy. This lady does not know she is ending up with the same group of people who drink together. That is what is happening here. It is the judiciary and the Kenyan people who are being taken for a ride. Yule mtu alipeleka hii serikali kotini, na hii serikali ni mtu moja. They just needed an excuse to create space to chase others out of cabinet. And I'm highlighting Kabogo and Kagwe because those two are Uhuru Kenyatta's poster boys. And Ruto brought them in expecting Uhuru Kenyatta to align himself with him and his politics. But what has Uhuru done since then? He has either sat on the fence or openly hanged out with Wamunyoro, as you can see in this image. So yeah, this whole thing has Ruto's handwriting all over it. Number 2, Ruto having no shame whatsoever in his body makes me not rule out the fact that he might use this as an opportunity to appoint Gideon Moi for the sake of muffling the Standard Media Group. And my fear is that Gideon Moi in turn might accept the offer because he said as much before. He said that don't take my fight with William Ruto seriously. We might be friends somewhere down the road. In fact, here's the tip.
Matoger borit nenyu a William. Chichoge inoine kule yagitai bagi chomi inoine.
So wherever Ruto is sitting, this High Court ruling is a gift to him. There are some people who are a nuisance. There are some people who he'd like to silence by bribing them with a flag hapo mbele ya gari yao. Gideon Moi is one of them. Upping the numbers of the lakeside is another opportunity for him. So this is not a loss for William Ruto. It is a loss for 2-3 members who are sitting in that cabinet. And they are male. They are going to be chased, I can guarantee you. Now, if you ask me my take on this ruling, I would say it is a BS ruling. Forget even whose handwriting is on it and whose is not. Since when do we confer intelligence and qualification based on what is in between your legs? It has always been and should always be what is in between your ears. Having said that, out of that full cabinet of 25 members, if 24 are women, but those 24 are the competent Kenyans that we have, so be it. Competence over gender, competence over tribe, competence over huyu alinisaidia kupata kura milioni moja wakati ya kura. We need competence more than anything else. So this 2/3 gender rule, if you ask me, I would scrap it. I would even go a step further and do away completely with the women rep position. Those are 47 women whose jobs are redundant. A member of parliament, whether male or female, is going to serve all genders in that constituency. Why have one elective post of someone who is only going to look at the affairs of one gender, but without a budget? So how are you even going to look after them? Our constitution is designed to please politicians, but it's not for the people. It's not pro-people, if you ask me. If you look at a county like Nakuru, who told them about the gender rule? The governor is female. The senator is female. The women rep obviously is female. Some of their MPs are female. No one is complaining. They elected them as individuals. But anywho, guys, that's just my opinion. Do drop me your comments in the comment section below and I'll do best to read them and to give you a response. So with that, here today's ads the day. If you're in need of electrical wiring, solar installation, or electrical fittings such as strip lights, snake lights, downlighters, or chandeliers, contact Engineer Wycliffe at 0707 476602 and he'll get your house dapped up. Interior design is one of those things you can't afford to get wrong. So if you're looking for experts to do your gypsum, wainscoting, paintwork, styles, washrooms, and kitchen, reach out to Dhaka Living on 0706 026 218. That's 0706 026 218. And if you're here for the first time, please go on and hit the subscribe button. And if you're watching for a different platform, just head on over to YouTube, search for David Wafula. Hit the subscribe button, you're going to be getting a ton of content of this nature. If politics is something you're passionate about, this is definitely the one channel that you really need to subscribe to. Alright guys, adios. Thank you for choosing David Wafula as your primary news platform. We put countless hours in research, recording, and editing. By showing up each and every day to watch our videos, you encourage us to generate more videos for the viewers. We are on a mission to inform, educate, and build a better tomorrow. To our thousands of followers in a world full of presidents, kings, and queens, you are the real gem. Adios.